Hello, Geminis, and I apologize for the delay. Welcome. This is your weekly for June 2nd through June 8th. However, whenever the messages resonate is when they resonate for you. Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday, and I hope you're enjoying Gemini season. The sun and the moon are both in Gemini today, so sun and moon Geminis, I know you're probably feeling awesome and totally in your element, and I hope so. If not, I hope you will be. Anyway, Mercury is at home in your sign, Gemini. Venus is still in Taurus until the 8th. Mars is in Cancer still. My notes were wrong. It will move into Leo on July 1st. I don't know why I was thinking too far ahead, and I put that in my notes, but it moves into Leo on July 1st. It's still in Cancer right now. Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is in Pisces. It goes retrograde on June 20th. Jupiter's retrograde in Sagittarius, Saturn's retrograde in Cap, and Pluto's retrograde in Cap as well. Chiron is in Aries, and it goes retrograde on June 8th at the end of this week. Chiron is going to represent and symbolize our fears, our deepest wounds, the seed of our spirituality, transformation, the alchemistic nature of our lives. We're going to experience deep self-realization. We're going to want to deal with things quickly and efficiently. And there's going to be some deep healing and resolutions or, resolve. Yeah, I guess resolutions. I'm sorry. I just woke up. Anywho, Geminis, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I hope you guys are feeling great. And again, I apologize for the delay in getting this reading out. I had a lot going on, and I just kind of had to make some personal time for myself. And I'm debating about doing weeklies this month. I don't know that I will have time, so I'm going to try my best. So no promises. This is a relationship spread, Geminis, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Please check all of your signs, especially Sun, Moon, Rising signs and Venus for love. Jupiter will resonate sometimes it doesn't, for me personally. However, you can check it anyway. If you don't know how to do that, there's a link in the description showing you how to do that, as well as my social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that great stuff. 2 more shuffles for Gemini. So again, it's a relationship spread. Left side is you, right side is your person. Sometimes it can flip-flop. Sometimes the right side will be you and the left side will be a person. Or sometimes it's the relationship you have with yourself and you take over the whole reading, which is not unlikely when it comes to Gemini either. We have the High Priestess, intuition, deep secrets, deep emotions, greater powers at work, the overall theme of the reading. Top is the mental space, the middle is the emotional space, and the bottom is the behavior. This is a relationship situation. It can apply to any relationship in your life, romantic, friendship, work, otherwise, and like I said, the relationship you have with yourself as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Geminis, I don't know why I feel so excited. Maybe I'm in your energy. We have the High Priestess. Maybe your intuition is really on point. Chiron does deal with spirituality. Pluto is also in... Pluto's retrograde in Scorpio, which is, it deals with spirituality. I know my Pluto is in Scorpio. Wait, Pluto's not retrograde in Scorpio. Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn. But Pluto is retrograde. I'm thinking Scorpio energy with Pluto. I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place. Really all over the place. I think I'm in y'all's energy. I think I'm getting a glimpse of what it is to be like in a Gemini's mind, because I'm having a million thoughts per second. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, number 2, that makes me think of the twins, Gemini, even though this is Cancer. Okay, so the High Priestess being here, definitely intuition, instincts, following your instinct. Your intuition is probably very on point, but I was talking about Chiron because it deals with spirituality. Jupiter is making us realize talents and skills and abilities that we didn't know we had, and I think spiritual abilities as well for a lot of us. And I think Pluto, that rebirth, transformation energy, and then Saturn, Karma, those planets are all retrograde, and now we have Chiron, which is, I believe, an asteroid going retrograde on June 8th. I think that energy is going to be affecting some of us in a major way spiritually, as far as our spiritual gifts. So I think you may be, I said all that to say this, you may be experiencing high intuition, or intuition in ways you never thought, you never understood, or you never noticed before. Maybe revealed to you. That's how I want to say it. It's hard for me to find my words sometimes. My mind moves really quickly and my words don't move fast enough. My mouth. So I think this has to do with spiritual growth, spiritual mentorship. You could be receiving some type of spiritual mentorship, or doing some type of higher learning, seeking higher learning, or teaching. This deals with tradition, rules. Could also be like religion, spirituality. It also, if it's a relationship, it could be a spiritual union, or growth or progression within the union, or marriage. Okay. You're thinking about making a proposal. It could definitely be marriage with these two cards here. This is Taurus, by the way, the Hierophant. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy with the Knight of Cups here. This is about romance and a proposal. It's about a romantic offer or gesture. The Knights are all about, they're like, the pages are messengers. The Knights are a messenger with an invitation. So it's like, I have something to say, but there's also some action behind it. So you're thinking about possibly making a romantic gesture, or could be an apology, could be a proposal of some sort, not necessarily as extreme as a wedding proposal or marriage proposal, but it could be like an invitation, like, hey, I want to take you out, let's go on a date, come with me here, let's spend some time together, let's go away together, something like that. That's what's on your mind, Gemini. Unless this is your person. In your heart space, you feel like you lost something. You feel like there's some emotional loss or unhappiness, some unfulfillment, possibly why you're trying to make this gesture. With the Nine of Cups, it represents wish fulfillment. So in the reverse, it's either being greedy or taking things for granted, or you feel like you lost, you missed out on your wish come true. There's some frustration and disappointment possibly in your love life, in your heart space. You feel like you missed out on something emotionally. And I know how I feel about this card, but I'm going to wait till we clarify to dig deeper on this. Your behavior involves possibly fresh thinking, fresh thought, clarity. Maybe you look like you have new ideas. You seem to have like clarity, a new way of thinking, a new mindset, a new way of communicating, or you're cutting out bullshit. That's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also with the Ace of the Ace of Swords, it could be new possibilities, transformative energy. Maybe it just looks like you've had transformative energy. It's the beginning of something, a great decision, or a new start with something, a new idea, a new communication. All right, your person, your person is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeesh. Again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Reckless. This is recklessness. This could also involve drug or alcohol abuse, somebody who has a drinking problem or some type of substance abuse problem or some type of addiction, or it could be something mild, but it's like some type of coping mechanism that's actually not healthy, like one of their vices is like borderline an addiction or something. It's drama for no reason, chaos for its own sake, somebody who plays mind games. This could be you, Gemini. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is you, and your intuition is trying to guide you. There's some type of loss, there's some type of disappointment, and it's probably because of this energy. If this is another person, then that makes sense, but For some of you Gemini, because this is a night, and you are the twins. I mean, I'm saying you are, I don't want to say bipolar, but you are, what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's not a bad thing. It's just that you are, you're like a dual personality or something. I don't know how to make that make sense. Anyway, this represents fast-moving situations, or news, or travel, or communication. This is in the heart space of your person, or you still, if this is you, Gemini. This is Sagittarius energy. Could also be Leo or Aries with fire and the wands. Eight of Wands is, like I said, all about fast-moving situations. Maybe you want to make, maybe this person, whoever this is, maybe whatever they're thinking about, they're being reckless and saying whatever's on their mind and on their heart, and they're just spitting it out. And like Mercury is in Gemini now, and people are going to be wanting to just say whatever's on their mind. This person probably is having a lot of reckless thoughts, and they may just have a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, and they may just spit it all out and just blurt it all out. And it may come off a little bit harsh or reckless with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Or if this is you too, because you feel like you've been hurt, or you feel like there's been some type of loss, and you have a lot of passion, whenever you make this romantic offer or gesture, it could come off really harsh. Or if this is not just one person, you know what I'm saying? However it resonates, whoever it resonates with. The behavior, this person feels betrayed. This is ouch. If this new communications involve this, like discussing some type of hurt or loss very quickly and harshly, it may really hurt this person, or maybe this person felt betrayed or hurt by you in the past. They have a lot of negative thinking, hence this Knight of Swords in reverse in their mental space. Negative thinking and pessimism. I think this person probably thinks that the relationship is over, and I think deep down inside, whether you're doing it or not, you want to make new communication with this person. You want to offer some type of kind, loving gesture towards this person. It could involve marriage, or it could involve union or progression, or unity of some sort, coming together. But you are hurt. You have been hurt, and this person feels betrayed by you. But there's some type of new communication. I think both of you want to communicate, but this person is having a lot of reckless thoughts and feelings. All right. One more shuffle. Let's clarify the whole spread for Gemini's, please. Universe, Divine Spirit. One more. Alright. Overall theme with the High Priestess, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Libra energy with the Queen of Swords. Again, could be Aquarius or Libra. Or Gemini. Somebody's very bitter. I think whoever's on this side, this Knight of Swords in reverse, with this Ten of Swords energy, somebody feels very bitter. They feel very hurt, very betrayed, and they could be really sarcastic, snappy, bitchy, like with their words, very harsh, very cutting, cold, distant, stubborn, a little bit spiteful, very critical. despite the efforts of their intuition, following their intuition. Pay attention to dreams, listen to intuition, listen to, follow your instincts. I feel like this is a person who is just like being spiteful. Your instincts don't tell you to be spiteful. Your ego tells you to be spiteful. And your instincts will come in. Your ego will use your instincts when it's like fight or flight, when it's like life or death, survival mode. But sometimes the ego learns to use that same game plan with situations that don't require that. The King of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant. Somebody has a hard time or difficult time expressing their emotions well in a responsible way. This person could have, again, some type of substance abuse problem, some type of drinking problem, or drug problem, cocaine. Cancer and Leo energy could also be Sag or Aries. This person could have a very violent temper. Like whoever this is, the Queen of, I think this is the same energy, or you bring this out in each other. This is probably both of you, and it's probably the intuition. Following your intuition is how you progress spiritually, and this energy is how you digress. You know what I'm saying? This is a clash between the mind and the intuition. You know what I'm saying? With the King of Wands. Being unable to express your opinions and your emotions clearly and responsibly. Suppressing emotion, suppressing your passion, not following your you're not working with your creativity is just, I get a very depressive energy from that. It's not, you're not at your best in this energy, whoever this is. But this is the relationship situation overall. There's a clash between the mind and the intuition. That's what this is, mental, intuition, Queen of Swords, intuition. Queen of, High Priestess, intuition, Queen of Swords is the mental energy. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to start a new passionate beginning. They want a fresh start. They want, I think, a rebirth in this transformation, a rebirth or transformation in this. They're thinking about, sparking something up, trying to, or, they're thinking it's worth a shot. I'm guessing based on the intuition, you know what I'm saying? But the Two of Wands here and the Nine of, I'm going to say Pentacles, the Nine of Cups here in the reverse tells me that someone isn't ready to make a move, emotionally not ready to make a move. There's some type of fear, stubbornness, pride, because they've been hurt. Their feelings have been hurt for some reason, and maybe they don't know how to communicate it. They really want to. It's like they want to just start fresh, but they've been hurt some type of way. And they're just being stubborn and prideful. This person is not planning any way to move forward, or doesn't know how to move forward. With the Ace of Swords here, we have the Devil. So this person could be they have a new obsession. They could appear to have a new ego, some type of new addiction. You know how sometimes you learn you have toxic patterns, and then you're like, okay, I won't do that anymore, and then you don't, but you just replace it with an equally unhealthy version of something else. Like, okay, I'm not going to drink anymore, and then you start smoking cigarettes. No. Like, you just replaced your devil with a new devil is what this person thinks. It's like, oh, okay, I see your growth, but there's still something here that there could be some type of restriction, something that's lacking growth. It's new. This, because your behavior, being the devil being in your behavior. Give me a second. It's something that's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you bound. It's keeping you restricted. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's just that same monkey, different suit. You know? It's the same monkey in a different suit. That's it. You know, your toxic patterns just change clothes, and they're still there some type of way. It's new, but it's not. For some of you, this is, I'm trying to find another way to interpret this. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or this Saturn, Pluto, and Capricorn energy could be affecting you, affecting your mindset, the way you think. Saturn being karma. This could also represent karma. Balance. You're balancing out these energies. You have a new mindset about these energies. You have a new way of thinking about your own toxic patterns or your own addictions, habits, patterns of restriction or bondage, things that keep you stuck, relationships that keep you stuck. Let's move on from this. 22 minutes. Sheesh. All right, Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So what I get from this is this represents independence, abundance, living with ease, security, Virgo energy. Somebody could be I don't know, because this Knight of Swords in reverse is still kind of reckless. It's kind of like an oxymoron, because the Knight of Pentacles is very secure and independent. The Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, did I say Knight? But the Knight of Swords is like reckless. Maybe there's financial abundance or financial security. With the Nine of Pentacles, represents prosperity, living with ease. It's also independence, freedom. For me, like you have the ability to do whatever you want with your time, energy, money. It's accomplishment, but maybe somebody's reckless with that. Has a spending problem maybe, or some type of substance problem or abuse problem, or something. Eight of Wands with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords is here twice. I don't know, maybe this person, let's see, because maybe this person had a rush of sudden feelings, sudden pessimistic feelings, or irritability. Like, how can I explain this? Because this could represent sudden change, the Ace of Swords in reverse. And this is fast moving situation. So maybe I feel like this person in their emotional space, their emotions changed very suddenly and quickly when it came to you. They could be, their emotions could be changing quickly and suddenly as a result of no action being taken. Or if this is you, Gemini, if this is all you, your actions are changing suddenly and quickly about this situation because of the hurt and the lack of planning to move forward, or the inability to know which direction to take. The Knight of Wands is here in the reverse with the Ten of Swords for the behavior. So the Knight of Wands, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands here. This is definitely some slight mirroring. So if this is another person, you probably have a very close connection, whether you know this person deeply or not. But this person is kind of like a con artist, like a player. Whoever this is, it may not be you. This probably isn't this person. It's probably what has them feeling so defeated and betrayed. It's probably someone who has scattered energy, like who stands you up, who makes plans and doesn't answer the phone, miscommunication, comes in and out of your life, who's insincere, misleading, like very passionate and exciting, but very misleading and hurtful. And this person feels betrayed by that energy. And maybe that was you, Gemini, or whatever that is, whoever that is, because the King of Wands is here. All right, let's get your advice from the Starman Tarot deck. 3 cards of advice, 3 shuffles, please. I guess that's one. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Sun in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and 2 of Wands in reverse. All right. We got the Ace of Wands, what? No, the Ace of Swords twice. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands once. Well, twice now. But anyway. Let's look at the Sun in reverse. See what's going on. This is your advice. Feeling burnt out, feeling bullied. Don't be too serious. Are you self-sabotaging yourself? I think that's exactly what's going on, Geminis. I don't think, for some of you, it could be an external thing, but I think you're self-sabotaging yourself and you're beginning to feel burnt out. And that's why your emotions are changing very quickly, if this is you. This would be like replacing that old devil with the new devil. That's a version of self-sabotage. Not planning, not knowing where to move because you feel so burnt out. Feel like you're lacking your normal vitality. Like normally you're really probably upbeat and happy and have a lot of energy, but you feel drained, or you don't feel like you have as much drive or passion or fire as you usually do, even though you're an air sign. I just know Geminis are usually really happy people to be around, upbeat people. Anyway, dealing with blocks. Signs point to no. Taking on too much. Insufficient knowledge to advice. Insufficient knowledge to achieve what you want. Sorry. So again, feeling drained, feeling burnt out, taking on too much. Maybe you have too many responsibilities on your plate right now and you just need to delegate some things, or just take a break, take a vacation. Maybe that's why, you're having a hard time making plans and moving forward. All these wands, like all this passion, all this fire. Staying closed-minded, creating excuses, letting go of opportunities. I think that's what's going on, Gemini. Let's get three more cards of advice, because I think that's exactly what's going on. This closed-mindedness, or tricking yourself, probably making yourself think that you're being open-minded, and thinking about things in a new way, and it's just same monkey in a different suit. Just the same version of what you've been doing in a different way. It's not gonna work. You can't fool yourself, and you'll just end up completely feeling burnt out and not being able to move forward or start anything new. You really want to, but the way you're going about it is just, it ain't it. All right. Okay. The Tower. Unexpected thoughts and feelings. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like some of y'all are going to remain extremely stubborn, but let's see. Let's see. We got the Tower. It's in the upright, so that's a good thing. Rapid unsettling change. Surrender to the flashes of insight, your intuition. Trying to tell you something, trying to show you things. Power in not knowing. Your world feels like it's falling apart. Strengthen your core beliefs. You can't resist these type of things. You just kind of have to go with it. It's more tumultuous when you fight it. Just calm down and let your intuitions guide you, because if you freak out, you can't hear anything. You know, everything just goes to shit. Lack of faith and abilities, taking on too many responsibilities, misguided timing, review your ideas and plans for success. So the reason you can't plan clearly is because you have obviously too many tasks, doing too many things at one time. You're dispersing your energy, your time, and your efforts, and probably your money too, in too many different directions. You need to take a couple steps back and release some things off of your plate. Like, take some things off of your plate, and I don't mean like, okay, complete these tasks. Like, no, what do I need to do right now? Everything else is going to have to wait. And then wait till you have your mind clear so that you can plan properly for the future. Then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now I know this is about feeling drained, like feeling wiped out, having no energy, just your cup is empty. Wasting your energy. You're putting your energy, like I said, you're putting your energy in the wrong places. Wasting your energy, sacrificing yourself for little gain in return. Seek new ideas to replenish your creativity. It's basically what I said in so many words, Gemini. Whatever it is that you've been placing your energy in, whatever it is that you've been doing, it hasn't been fulfilling for you. It's not working out. And it may be something that you have a hard time walking away from or moving towards to make something better. But it's like, what do you want? How bad do you want? How bad do you want it? 2 more shuffles. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome, the likely outcome. All right, this is about refusing an opportunity. I think you're going to refuse an opportunity from the universe, from being so frustrated about things not working in your way, but being mindful about that, because opportunities also often come when you least expect them, and the universe will play tricks on you and present you an opportunity when it knows that you may be in a position to, or you may be in a place where you refuse to take it, or you have your guard up. This is also fear of being alone, though. It represents stubbornness, refusal to consider new options, refusing some type of opportunity or offer, not seeing the value in an offer, a certain person or situation. I think there's going to be an opportunity that you will miss if you don't, pay attention and get out of this stubborn energy of like putting your energy in the wrong places and putting your time and efforts into the wrong places. If you don't get out of that energy, it's going to lead to you missing an opportunity. But this is all a warning. You have free will. You have the ability to turn this around and change the situation. This is the King of Wands in the upright. Someone who responsibly expresses themselves. We have the King of Wands in the reverse at the beginning of the reading. I feel like there could be some type of progression. There's an opportunity to take some type of progression. Some of you will take heed to this, and you're going to be looking out for this. Like, hold on. You might be pissed off, and somebody may offer you something, and you may, want to refuse it. But you may snap out of it or something, and that's my card went. You may not refuse this opportunity. You may accept the offer. You may be coming out of this phase of stagnancy and boredom and having your guard up, and making some growth and progression, being creative, being passionate, coming into your self-expression and being comfortable expressing yourself and expressing your emotions and expressing your creativity and your passions, and just creating just balance in those aspects of your life. Then we have the Hangman. So that's the spiritual pause. It could be a situation that is on pause. You could be detaching from something or letting something go. You could be letting go of whatever it is that was draining you. That's what I really feel like. You're just detaching from it, letting go, sacrificing it to the universe, and waiting on new perspective on how to deal with it. With that Ace of Swords, waiting on that clarity, that new mental insight to come in on how to deal with those factors, that whatever it was draining you, and I feel like that's what the devil energy is representing. It was keeping you back, restricting you. Let's get a romance, angels. Any messages for Gemini's universe based on this spread? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this is probably internal for a lot of you. Whatever this connection is that you have to this, that's the unhealthy connection. That's the imbalance. That there needs to be a change in order for you to thrive, in order for there to be chemistry and balance, in order for there to be progression. And I think some of you will get hip to that. You'll realize certain patterns or certain activities in your daily life, or certain things that you do are draining you and are actually not beneficial to your growth. Any more messages for Gemini based on the spread? Okay, that's too many. I guess that's it. Alright. We also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is addictions. I think it's affecting all areas of your life, but I think you're really wanting romance right now, and you have to get this out of your life, whatever this is. It's affecting your love life. It's creating imbalance, and it's not going to keep any connections thriving. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You could be reconciling from your past with someone from your past. After you calm this energy, you balance this energy, and you step into this King of Wands energy, and you release it to the universe. You allow the universe to send you new perspective on how to deal with these things. You just let it go for now. You release, you detach from it, and you come to a place where you can responsibly express yourself. You can try new things. You can, learn new ways to deal with it. There could be a reconciliation coming in your life. Let's get some divine energy. Any messages for Geminis? Let go and enjoy. Let go, enjoy, have fun, enjoy life, build on solid ground. When those towers fall, when you have those unexpected thoughts and feelings, let everything come crashing down. Feel it out and then build on solid ground. Anything else for Geminis? Focus on success. Be success oriented. Be goal oriented. Be solution oriented. Think about the outcome in a positive aspect. Only focus on success in all aspects. Anything that you're afraid of, don't think about what could go wrong. Think about what could go right. Grieve your losses. Anything that you've lost in the past. Any hurt that you were dealing with, that 9 of Cups in reverse. Deal with it. Grieve. Feel that shit. Heal that shit. And I think that's how you get over this this toxic, draining energy in your life as well. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. When you go with the flow, you allow your intuition, your higher self, God, whatever higher power you believe in, to speak to you clearly, and it allows you a sense of freedom, and you just can let go and enjoy life. It's beautiful. This was a great reading, Gemini. I knew that it would be a little bit heavy, but just pay attention to yourself. I think your mind is going to be on point. Your headspace, you probably will have a lot of mental clarity and know exactly what this situation, this person, or this entity, whatever this is in your life that is draining you and causing you stress or lacking growth. It could be a habit of yours. It could be another person. It could be your job. It could be many things. It's going to resonate differently for different groups of you. But whatever it is, I hope that you have the ability to identify what that thing is and help eliminate it in a healthy way from your life and find balance and the ability to create freedom and express yourself in a healthy way, creatively, and draw love into your life again, because this type of energy is going to keep loved ones away. So I appreciate you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Connect with me on Instagram, Instantgo, Facebook. All that is below, as well as my podcast. Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye, Geminis. And happy birthday. Celebrate your birthday responsibly. Don't drink too much. Don't do too many drugs. And see you next time. Bye.